Hi, I'm Sly, and welcome back to part 2 of building diamond willow chairs. And we're going to do some assembling today. Stay with me, I'm just going to do everything in time lapse, so you don't have to be bored with the whole process going through it. I hope you just get the gist of it. But I did learn something about the tenon cutter so far. There's definitely a learning curve, I found out, and my seats are a little thin because they're only 1 3/8, but I tried to keep them light because by the time you put 12 pieces of willow on there that are 2.5 3 inches thick, the chairs do get a little heavy. And the when I bored the holes in my chairs, I tried to be careful, but you're limited to how deep you can bore them when you only got 1 3/8. So I got a little deep on a couple of these, so I ruined this one. And you can see that I pushed it right through. And that's ruined. But mistakes are going to happen when you're doing stuff, especially the first time you do it. So don't get too upset with yourself. It happens to everybody. So I had to make another seat up. Here we are. We got 2 chairs done. Yeah, there's a learning curve, definitely, and I figured that. Using new tools I'd never used before. These 2 are ready for finish. I only got to do 4 more, and then I'll get them all sprayed out. I did the seat in a dark cherry stain because once the diamonds are sprayed up, they turn about the same color as that. I sanded these shoulders off from the tenon cutter because I didn't like the way it looked. I wanted it more like a pin top, and I don't know, I just like to look better. But yeah, I mean, you have this shoulder here. You got this shoulder here, and I don't know, it just didn't look right to me when I put it together. I didn't like it at all. So, but the tenon cutter, yeah, once I got the blades adjusted on there just right, I got a nice tight fit, and that's what I wanted. So the chairs were sturdy. And my little jig here, because I don't have a vise in the shop. Screw this down on, put my pieces in, screw this down tight. It's a friction fit. They hold pretty good. And the tenon cutter, that has a lot of torque, and they work good. I'll have to get myself a vise, make up a nice vise for in here if I'm going to do any more of this stuff, but I don't know. I got 4 more chairs to do, and it's going to be a while before I do any more. So we'll get them sprayed up, and we'll get back to you. So I hope you enjoy this process of doing this. It was fun doing it so far. I'm enjoying it. Something different. Nice little curved. This is nice and curved right here to fit your back. I sat on them. They got a nice height. My height of the chair, the seat itself, the top of the seat is at 18 3/4. I just like my chairs just a little bit higher than normal because it's just a little more comfortable when you're at the table. I might do a little bit of that on my seats before I spray them, just to make them look older, get a little distressing on them. I'm not going to put any dents in them or anything, or wormholes or anything, but just that right there, that might add a little bit to it. So here's the chairs. They're all finished. I'm happy with the way they turned out. They're all sanded up nice and smooth. I got a really nice smooth finish on them, on everything. So yeah, I made 6 chairs. Some willow. One thing about the willow, it sure does turn out nice after it's all finished up and sanded nice. I just love the look of that wood. I'll tell you what, if you don't like sanding, this is not a good project for you because there was a ton of sanding involved. And I'm really particular with my stuff. I like it all sanded nice and smooth, and so there was hours and hours of sanding on this stuff. But in the meantime, I didn't have enough sanding, so I made up a bunch of walking sticks because I had them laying around here. As long as I was going to spray, I figured I'd just spray some of them. Well, here we go with them. I don't know, I made 14 of them or so. I put a wrap on one of these for my niece. Yeah, I'm happy with the way the chairs turned out. Hopefully you liked this video. I enjoyed making it. I never made chairs before, and I'm pretty happy with the way they turned out. And hopefully I earned a couple subscriptions out of this. Thanks for watching.